only one person. So hi, one. It's Sonia here, and I'm doing a late night live. You know why? Because I like to keep my commitment. And I did say that I would go live once a week. So I was a bit tired earlier because I've been poshing very hard. But I haven't forgotten about you. So I figured, better late than never. So I'm just going to wait for some people to show up. So what I wanted to do tonight was tell you about the new event that I've been invited to, which I'm so excited about. It's an event for Poshmark ambassadors. And also, I want to just do a little thrift haul video and a try on. But I'm going to wait and see if anyone shows up. I know it's super late, but I mean, there must be some people in Australia. Well, it's just after midnight. So for you Australians who are on your lunch break, welcome. Welcome to my live. And I'm vertical again. Hi, KJ. Oh my gosh, so nice to see you. Are you in Australia? I don't think so, eh? Thank you for showing up and for saying hi. I really miss you guys. Seriously, like I don't do enough lives. It's just I've been really busy. Like I'm trying to run a business basically. Hi, Mia. No sound. You're kidding. That's not even possible. KJ, you can hear me? Okay, no. So it's just you, Mia. It's Mia. She has no sound. Oh, you're in Seattle. How cool. I think I did go to Seattle once. Wait, isn't that where they have the underground city where they have the crapper that was invented by John Crapper, the original toilet? I think so. I think that was in Seattle. You can hear me? Yeah, I went there. It was super cool. I wish I could go back. Oh, that's okay, Mia. So, okay, guys. So basically, I have been working very hard doing Poshmark. I know my videos have sucked lately, but I mean, I don't know. Did they suck? I try to do a few videos about what's going on in my life. It's kind of hard here on YouTube. Things are very restrictive, so I'm trying to just keep it clean and family friendly and talk about some things that maybe you guys would be interested in, which sometimes it's health stuff like what I was talking about last week. I've been doing acupuncture, so I am going to do a little review of that. So that's like upcoming. I'm working on it. But most of the time, what I'm doing besides my day job is Poshmark and really enjoying it. It's been going really well. A lot of people are saying this month that they're not getting any sales, but for me, it's been a good month so far. So thank God. I'm very happy that it's been good. So yeah, like, you know, anything that I do, I'm not going to do it halfway. You know, it's just the kind of person I am. I'm like just a super hard worker. I've always been that way. And when I'm into something, I'm like full on. So I've been, doing all the strategies to take it to the next level, and it's working. I I've been listing 10 items a day every day since November. I've been like refining more and more what I source. I've been getting to know what sells, what my customers want, and there's like a huge improvement. I mean, when I look at the stuff that I was sourcing a year ago, sometimes I'm like, what was I thinking? Because I didn't know much, but I've been studying a lot about brands and about different things and sort of finding like what works for me. And I have like a whole strategy now for like how I price it, and then how I send offers, and then I do a big closet clear out every weekend. And so whatever's been up for 2 months, I'll then drop the price like 40 or 50%. And if nobody takes it, it gets relisted at full price. And yeah, it's been working really well, and I'm just really enjoying it. I'm so glad I found something that I can do. So I have a try on, a little bit of a try on. I want to actually try some of the clothes on so you can see. And I want to show you what I've been thrifting lately. I might have to go in the other room though. I'm not sure. Yeah, I've learned a lot in 1 year. Oh my gosh. No, I thought I knew what I was doing last year, but I had no idea. I didn't know what to do on the app. I didn't know how to get my stuff noticed. I didn't know how to sell my stuff. I have completely like learned so much. I've been watching a lot of professional resellers, but especially on Poshmark here on YouTube. Like two of them that I watch quite a bit is Mogi Beth and Tabs McCaffrey. She's Canadian. Mogi Beth is American. I think Rebecca the reseller also. Like there's quite a few. Live shows, yeah, I do like doing live. I mean, you guys know, like I do live here, it's not a problem, but you're interacting with me and that kind of fuels me. I don't like talking to myself. I don't just like the sound of my own voice. And the thing with Poshmark, on the American side, I think it's different, but on the Canadian side, you don't get a lot of people in your lives. Well, there's a trick to it, but you have to build it up, and I've figured out what is the trick to building it up. I just feel like I haven't had the opportunity to go that route. Um, so like when I do lives and there's no one in the audience, I just feel so weird. I just feel like, what am I doing here? I'm talking to myself. So that's been really hard for me. Like I've had a few live shows that went really well. Hi, Susie. I had a few that went well, but when I do lives and there's no one there, I'm just like, what? And there's people that are there, but they just kind of lurk and nobody talks, you know? Yeah, $5 shows, you know, and the thing is, they do $5 shows because it's not really going to sell at $5. They start at 5, but they know it's going to bid up because they have like 30, 40 people in their show because they've built an audience. I can't sell the stuff that I have for if I can't offer it for $5. There are some things maybe, but not the things that people would really want. And I know that when I do a live show, hi Dusty, I'm happy to see you. When I do a live show, knowing that there might be 3 or 4 or 5 people in there, if I put something up for $5, it might actually sell for $5. I have a strategy though. Um, well, I'm working on that. But one of the problems is lighting because I'm busy in the day. Like I'm not even here. I'm busy all day. And then the only time I can really go online is late at night. And as you see, the lighting's not very good. And I have done a few lives at night and it just sucks because it's dark, you know? And oh, hi Shannon. Oh yeah, Shannon's like my best customer. Anytime, Shannon, and you know I'll give you a discount. And it was awesome. The last time she bought a whole box of stuff, and there were some things they weren't even listed. And I gave her this nice silk shirt that belonged to my mom, and she bought this cute little teapot, not teapot, but the teacups with a dogwood on it. They were so cute. I hope you're having a nice little tea parties. I have to come and see you in Arizona, Shannon. I'm really gonna have to. You guys are like the coolest people I know. Actually, I connected in real life recently with uh on here her name is Skywalktress I am, but she's Sandra. I actually talked to her on the phone yesterday. So hopefully we're gonna go thrifting sometime. But yeah, so like I'm working on a strategy. I've got my listing strategy going, I've got my sourcing strategy getting better, and I have a plan for doing live sales, but I'm just not there yet. But it's okay. And I probably have to get some lighting, but I like almost did, but then I didn't make it down to the store and they sold the light to someone else. But anyway, it's fine. Yeah, Sandra, yeah. Oh yeah, Shannon, I'll come and stay with you. You'll get sick of me pretty quickly, and then you can tell everybody on YouTube. Sonia is a real pain in the ass in real life. She never stops talking about Poshmark. We have to hit the thrift stores. That's all I live for. Yeah, hi, Alan. Yeah, it's live. Good. Okay, we're all live here. Yeah, so okay. So number one, I got invited to a Poshmark event for Poshmark ambassadors. I was like, oh my God, it's in Montreal. I can't believe because these things happen everywhere except for here. And they're finally having this dinner for Poshmark ambassadors. And I got invited and I actually got a spot. And I'm in this group on Facebook. People are talking about the Posh dinner or whatever in Montreal and how they're on the waiting list. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so lucky. I actually got a seat. Oh my God, like I'm freaking out. Why? Because I'm addicted to my phone and I'm checking all the time. So as soon as I saw that thing come up, you know what? Probably it was like 3 in the morning. I was about to go to bed and I went on my phone and when you flip like that, it reloads the notifications and it was like dinner for Poshmark ambassadors in Montreal. And I was like, oh, what? So right away it signed up, got my seat. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited because I'm going to be with all Poshers and we're going to talk shop. And I can just imagine how awesome it's going to be with a bunch of people that are super into doing this because this is like all I love to do right now. it's going to be so interesting to see like their take on it. Yeah, it's exciting, isn't it, Susie? Their take on it, and you know how they source. I think a lot of people buy from online or they buy pallets, and me, I'm still browsing the thrift stores. Some people go to the bins. I do like browsing, but it's not very good financially because I pay too much, you know. But I mean, if you go to the bins, you probably don't get very good stuff. But my thrift store that I found is really good. Not cheap, but they have really good brands, so it's easy, you know, because like you go to some of these big ones and there's tons of stuff, but it's so much junk. So this one, I go there and yeah, the things are more expensive, but more guaranteed for me to have a sale. So you know, like if I got it super cheap at somewhere else and I paid like $2, I'd have a better profit. I usually come out with like $20, $25 profit per item. Now and then it's more, but mostly it's like that. But it's still good. At least I know it's going to sell, you know? So, Poshmark dinner, so excited. And maybe you guys can tell me what you think I should wear because I don't know, but I figured the ladies are going to be very posh. Or maybe they're like me and they're resellers and they go around like in just regular clothes and they're just business women and they're not the ones who are dressing all fancy, you know? Because I think that like I'm starting to see that. I mean, there are some people on Poshmark who are really into clothes for themselves and then they resell their clothes. But there's a lot of people that they're just like me. They just like to shop for other people, but they don't have the lifestyle to wear all this fancy stuff, you know? So we'll see, right? Dress posh. I know, right? But I have a lot of choices, I guess. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Like most of it doesn't fit me, but I have a few. I have a few nice choices. So I'm not sure if I should wear something like conservative. Because me, the way I like to dress, it's like juicy couture and desigual, like fancy patterns and stuff. The witchy look. Yeah, I like that too. I don't want to shock anyone. I don't want to draw more attention to myself. Something colorful. Yeah, I like colorful things. Okay, I'm gonna show you, but I don't know like how fancy is it? Because like the two couple dresses I have, they're nice, but they're like cotton. Do I have to wear something fancier than that? I have some things I got in Italy last year, the year before. Okay, I'll show you, but I really want to show you my thrift haul. Okay, I'm gonna show you my two favorite dresses. These are my two favorites. This one is amazing. It's from Juicy Couture. It looks amazing on me. And it's got like this kind of in the back, it's kind of layered. I don't know if you can see that. It's got like sort of ruffly layers here. Anyway, this one is really one of my favorites. And this is my other current favorite. This one is a desigual dress. But this is like a cotton dress, you know, it's not that fancy. It's like a fancy day dress. So these are like if somebody invites me out to a restaurant, like I'll wear one of these usually. This one I'm just crazy about it. Look at the amazing patterns. But yeah, so these are just like cotton stretch. So let me know what you think and let's see what else I have. Just checking to see if I have oh wait. Oh yeah, I have a couple more. Okay, I have this one. This is Steve Madden, but I'm not feeling this one right now. It's a really nice fit and flare shape. What's going on here? I want to take this one off so you can see this dress. Yeah, I do have some silk. Okay, yeah, this one again, it's like a cotton day dress because if I'm gonna wear a dress, usually it's something like that. I do have this. This is like one of my favorites. I might actually wear this. This is Betsy Johnson, and it's like no to the paisley. Okay, I agree with you, Susie. Okay, that's out. I might sell that one actually. I don't know. This one is Betsy Johnson, and it's just extremely cute, and it's you know, strapless, but I actually usually wear like a tank top underneath, and then I put a little sweater on top. I'm thinking maybe I'll do this one. Man, is it ever cute? Look at the skirt on it, like a layered skirt. And this one, it's vintage Betsy Johnson. So wow. So maybe this one actually. Number two, you mean the Desigual dress, or you mean this one? Out of these two? Yeah, I agree with you, Alan. Okay, that one's definitely on the short list. I think maybe that's gonna be it. Oh, um, oh, this one. Oh, I love this one. This one's really nice. I'm not sure if it's appropriate for like an evening dinner. This one is also Betsy Johnson, vintage, and it's like stretchy. It's very kind of retro looking. I love this one. Can you see it? Oh, I'm tripping over things all the time. Sorry, my friend gave me his old laptop bag and stuff to sell. I might just give it to the thrift store, but anyway. So there's this. It's just a cotton jersey dress. So let me know what you think. And then I have these cute sweaters that go with them. They're all Betsy Johnson too. From back when I was actually making money on YouTube, and I used to go to Betsy Johnson and buy beautiful clothes. That was like around 2009 or something. So a lot of them don't fit anymore. Yeah, I have a lot of Betsy Johnson, Shannon, from back then. Because you know what? Because I made money at the time. Like there was a time where I'd make a lot of money on YouTube. I mean, for me, you know, like a couple thousand a month. And the government was going to take it all in taxes. So I was like trying to spend it because I knew that I wasn't going to be making that much forever and I didn't want to have to give it to the government. So I bought all these nice things to wear in my videos and I wrote it as a tax expense. So this is an option. Oh, I love this outfit. It's so cute. And this actually fits me. So yeah, okay. So it's going to be a Betsy Johnson, I guess. You're right. So this one, I don't know, is this fancy enough for dinner? It seems like a day dress. I think the red and black one. Yeah, the red and black. The only thing is it doesn't have any straps, and I need something, you know. I can't go without a bra. That's just too much. So I think that's gonna be it. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna put this away. Um, let's see. Do I have anything else? Anything that fits me? Yeah, no, it's fine. I think that yeah, I'll probably go with the black one with the road. Look, I'm so frumpy. Look at this. For somebody who sells designer clothes, look at the you know these. I think I told you about these jeans before. These are NYDJ, not your daughter's jeans. They're like super expensive, high quality jeans, but they're just too big for me. But I'm just frumping around in them all the time because they're so comfortable. Okay, so let me get my bag because I've got to show you. Frumpy. Well, yeah, a little, but it's okay. You know, I'm a working lady. You know. The second one, oh, okay, wait a second. Okay, well, I'll bring them out again. Wait, I'll leave this one behind since we're not doing that one. Hold on, guys. Okay, so these are the one. This is basically my short list. I'll show you again, okay? Number one, Desigual, but it's a day dress. Number two, Juicy Couture. This is kind of fancier. I really like this one. Number two, okay? Number three is the Betsy Johnson with the roses, which I love. I love all of these. And number four is this super retro Betsy. But this, I don't think this is good for a dinner. Okay, so this is number 3. This is number 2. Okay, so I think that we're going to rule this one out because it's too day dress and so is the other one. So it's between the green one or the one with the roses. You know what I need with this one? What I should really have would be like high Doc Martens. But I don't want to be like overdone like super punk rock Betsy Johnson, you know? Number 1 with the green one. And this is number 2. Susie says number 2. Alan says number 1. Well, it's going to be one of these. I'm kind of leaning towards this one. I'm feeling this one more. You know why? Because wait, there's more. Oh, I've got amazing little Betsy Johnson sweaters too. That's another part of the thing. I've got so many of them. Wait, let me just pull one up for you. Oh, this one's probably too small for me now, but like I've got tons of cute little sweaters. Look how cute that is. It's cute, eh? Okay, this is a long sleeve sweater. And I have these. I like these a lot. These are like these little crochet sweaters. So I usually would wear this dress with like a little black sweater. So that's all Betsy Johnson. I like this. Like I'm pretty happy in this and it's comfortable too. You guys like it? That's what I wear with this one. And for the green one, I wear this hoodie. Well, in the past, because the jersey fabric on this one, oops, the Juicy Couture dress, being a jersey, it goes well with this kind of stuff. I find I used to wear it with the velvet Juicy Couture hoodie, but I sold it. So I wear it with this, and it's the Anthropologie, and it has this like flair to it, which Betsy Johnson used to do hoodies with flair, and I have 2 from her, but they're like destroyed, and I never seen another one, and this is pretty close. Well, it's full of hair too, but this is what I would wear with it. But I don't feel like this is dressy enough. I think the Betsy Johnson. I think I'm going to go with that one. Anyway, I'm going to put this away for now. I'm going to go get my bag. I really want to show you. Wait, what's this? A Will Smith jacket in Marshalls for $20. That's cool. So I want to show you these pants, okay? These are from Zara, and they're actually just for me. They're like super baggy. You guys know I'm always wearing these like skinny jeans, right? The green one is the best, really? You don't think it's too casual being jersey? Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind. So I got invited to an 80s party, but I was at the thrift store and I saw these jeans and they're new, right? And I was thinking, oh, like that's cool. They're brand new. Maybe I could sell them. And I looked up the comps and they wanted $15 for them. And the comps are like, they sell for 30. So if it sells for 30, I get 24, which means I make 10 bucks. So I was like, meh, it's not really worth it, you know? I mean, if they were 5, then yeah, but not for 15, because like I'm not even gonna make 20 bucks. You know, I make 5 bucks, not worth it. Okay, black and pink. Okay, so but then I realized I got invited to this 80s party and I'm supposed to dress 80s, and these are my size. I left them at the thrift store. And I came home and I had regrets, you know. I was just like, oh no, I should have totally bought those jeans. They were so perfect. And what a drag. They were like the perfect pants. I went back the next day. to look for them, and I thought there's no way they're going to be here because they're too good. They're brand new. And I looked and I didn't see them in the jeans. And then at the end there, I was sort of browsing around a bit, and I was like in the skinny section of the pants, like the size 0. And I saw a pair like this, and I was like, oh, that wouldn't be them. No, that's, that's not possible. I look at it and it's like a size 0 of the same pants. And then I look and I see that there is another pair, and it's the pants. It's my pants. And I was like, oh my God, this never happens. I went back to the thrift store and they were still there. I want to show you how amazing they look, but I have to go put them on. So just give me a second. I could not believe how well these things fit me. So they're a size 12, and sometimes the Zara 12 runs small. Look, they fit perfectly. I never worn baggy pants. I feel like a rich lady. They fit me. They're not even too long. They're good, eh? They fit so well. So I'm gonna go to this 80s party. And I just need like a good 80s shirt. I just thought of something. I have a vintage 1980s shirt. It's like orange with leopard. Maybe I'll wear that. I don't want to ruin them now, but aren't they amazing? Can you see what they look like all the way down? They're just so cool. And they remind me of the kind that we used to get from Au Coton back in the 80s. So let me get my bag because I do want to show you what I thrifted this week. So like I actually have more stuff because what happened was I went on Monday, I bought some things, and then I brought them home and I realized they weren't that good. So I went back to return them. And when I did that, I bought more stuff. So then I brought that home, and then I realized also with those things, there were like a few things I really had to return, brought them back, bought more stuff again. So I really need to like not buy any more right now. But the thing is, okay, good night, Alan. They had amazing stuff lately because Zara was dropping all their defective goods there. And I have these great sewing kit and great threads and all this stuff because I'm really good at fixing things. So I was getting these clothes that had like some small defect, and I fix it like that. You cannot even tell. It looks so good. And, then I can sell it. And sometimes they didn't even have a defect, but sometimes it was like something really small, like the zipper, something wrong with the zipper. So I just like there was one where the zipper wasn't aligned right at the bottom. So it was like, okay, from the top, and then something was wrong here. I don't know what happened. So I just had to like pull it all the way down, bring it back up, sew it up there, and then snip it and like re-sew it just a little higher, and the zipper's perfect. Okay, so let me show you what I got. I don't want to ruin my fancy pants here. Oh, these were so gorgeous. Wait, which one is this? Okay, these are like super high waist, and they're cargo jeans from Zara that I found today. They weren't cheap. Well, I think I paid like $8 for them. Actually, no, like 7 something. But they're very stained. So this is kind of a project for me to see if I can get it out. And if I can't, I can still bring it back. But I'm pretty sure that I can. I'm going to test it out and see how that goes. Because I really wanted some cargo pants. I got the black cargo pants of that horrible Renaissance. And they have some like little bits of sort of marks there. So I don't know if I can sell them. I could probably wear them myself. These are amazing. Look at this. Super like loose cotton pants. They're in perfect condition. There's nothing wrong. And they're like pull on, you know? And they're big too. Actually, let me try them on. I'm crazy about those jeans. The baggy jeans are so good. Oh. Oh, they're so baggy. Okay, can you see them? Yeah, they had a lot of white pants, Susie. I don't normally wear white pants, but I thought maybe somebody else would like them. Um, Wait, what am I wearing under here? Wait, I should have like a black. Okay, I'm just gonna take this off. I saw these girls at the thrift store. They show up in their Lululemon leggings and their little tiny sports bras, and they try all the clothes on. That's pretty smart. That's what you should do. Show up in leggings. Okay, so these, I guess, they're like, okay, drawstring. I guess it's like pretty high waist. Pleated. That's nice. White. Nothing wrong with them. A little long for me. I feel funny wearing something so pouchy. What do you guys think? I like the jeans, but these ones, I feel like it's so pouchy here. Anyway, let me know what you think. I better take them off, though. I don't want to ruin them. Okay, so they're too big. Yeah, I love the first one. Yeah, I think that they're not too big, the second one. If anything, I'm just not the right shape. Like I think it's better for someone who's taller, you know? Okay, and then I got these. Another pair of Zara pants. These are cargos. And this one, see, they're really perfect now. You can't at all tell, but there was a little thing. I had to just like make a little stitch here. Like you cannot tell at all. You can't even guess where it was, I don't think. Up here, I just had to sew this up. It looks perfect. So there. Another nice pair of Zara cargos. So cargos, I think is good. Um, Although I sold one pair of cargos recently, but I just think generally cargos is good. And I don't know about white. I don't really care. I'm sort of experimenting with those kind of pants. I sold some jeans lately. I'm starting to notice like there's certain brands that will sell and there's some that just won't, you know? And Zara is a brand that does sell for me. So I used to go to the thrift store and I'd say, oh, I don't pick up Zara because it's too much like fast fashion. I want something that's better material. I don't want to sell polyester. But I noticed that actually the Zara sells, you know? And yeah, I'm surprised because like I don't pick up any Ralph Lauren, Calvin Klein, Tommy Hilfiger, like none of that stuff. I don't pick up Banana Republic, and I don't pick up any of the stuff that's underneath like H&M, Gap. You know, I don't Old Navy. Like I don't pick any of that stuff up. I'm trying to aim like higher than that. And Zara was sort of it's in the middle, you know. But I think that the styles are just really nice and people like it. And especially when it's new. So mostly I'm picking up Aritzia and Zara now, and the Aritzia sub brands. And I'm not picking up Lululemon anymore because it just doesn't sell for me. Some people it's like their bread and butter, but for me it's just not a big seller. Um, and I pick up some vintage if I find good ones. And what was the other one? Anthropology and the sub brands. depending on the style, you know. And I still pick up Desigual and it still sells for me, so I'm still gonna get it. So this one, this is from Zara, and this is like, it's a jumpsuit, but with cargo pants and strapless. And you know what? It's a size large. I'm really curious what it looks like. I'm gonna go put it on, and we'll find out together. How does this thing stay on when it doesn't have... Actually, you know what I should do? I should just put some tights on so I can do this without having to leave you all the time. All right. What's this? Oh, a guy called Starlink who films New Yorkers fashion. They always wear Zara. Yeah, I guess it is really popular. I think it is popular with the young people. Okay, let's see. How far does that zipper go? You know, it's incredible that there's absolutely nothing wrong with these. And I was really wondering, how is it going to stay up, though? And it's a large. I'm an extra large, so I don't know if it's going to fit me. Because Zara, I think, runs a little small. And I don't want to break it with my big butt. Kind of like break the seams. Let's see if I can squeeze into it. I'm a bit nervous. Trying to do it very gently. But the pants part is really, really nice. I love the cargo. Okay, if I could just get it over the butt. Okay. And this, I don't think this is gonna... No, this, look, this is a large. You see what I mean about being extra large? A large, it doesn't even fit me at all. But like a large is size 10. I'm not a size 10. I'm like 12. Depending what it is, it could be like a 14. Okay, this is never gonna happen. What? Why is it... Okay, it's just way too small for me, I guess. Or is it still crooked? I'm gonna have to make sure there's nothing wrong with it. Because sometimes it happens, you buy something and then you realize like there's a defect. So this thing, it's supposed to like stay up. I don't see it. I don't see how it's possible. Is there something wrong with it? Is it crooked? What's wrong with it? I fucking hope there's nothing wrong with it. Anyway, it's supposed to be a Zara jumpsuit. I'm kind of really wondering now, how can this be a large? Because the pockets are here. Well, I'll have to figure it out, but anyway, it should be good if it's not defective. Pick a number between 1 and 20. Guess the right one and get $350. How are you going to give them $350? It's not even possible. You know, there was an ad the other day for gambling. Oh, it's new with tags. Oh, so maybe there is something wrong with it, because most of their stuff that's new has something like slightly off. But it didn't say there was anything wrong with it. I'm going to have to really check it. No, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think I'm just too fat to fit it. So, okay, that's fine. Okay, jumpsuit. Okay, and I got this. More Zara. It's a blue velvet dress. And it's like a 1960s style mini dress. Structured, but the most gorgeous blue velvet. Really, really nice. And they say there's something wrong with it. So I was like, well, what is it? Oh, it's just this. You see, this is what I'm talking about. See how there's just like a little gap here? And I have every single color thread available to mankind. So I'm going to be able to just put it back together. I'll have to just turn it inside out. Oh, the thingy left a mark. That's annoying. So yeah, so like this. So I'm gonna want to close that up in here, and I'm going to want to see like how they did it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to close it. I'm just going to go over it here. And that's it. It'll be, yeah, it's an easy fix. Well, that's it. And that's the great thing about having all these amazing different colored threads that I inherited from my mom. So that's one. This one is Rag and Bone, which is like a very upscale brand. I'm not going to pass it up. I mean, it's a skinny jean. I'm not sure if people are still into that, but what is it? Ankle skinny. Maybe it's an old style, but I was like, what? It's Rag and Bone. I almost never find that. So I'm going to get it. And the thing is, you know, when you have certain brands also, when they have posh parties for those brands, you can put your stuff in the party. If you don't have the brand, well, then you can't be sharing your stuff. So I think it does help to bring attention to your closet also. It doesn't hurt for me to like buy a pair of jeans. These ones are cool. So I do pick up Aritzia brands, and I have picked up Citizens of Humanity before. So this is a Wilfred and Citizens collab. Actually, no, it was 7 for All Mankind. So this is my first Citizens of Humanity. So it's super high waist, and that's apparently really in right now. So I thought that was pretty cool. Very, very high waist. Nothing wrong with it. So we'll see how that goes. So Wilfred tends to like sell pretty well for me, and all the sub brands too, like Babaton and stuff. And this, I found Birkenstocks and actually paid $8 for them, which is pretty good. So if I can sell them for 35, I get 28, which means I make 20 bucks. So that's good. Because apparently people still buy other people's wrecked Birkenstocks. So it's the first time I found them. They actually had 2 pairs, and I think these are the nicer ones, and they were asking 10 for these, but I got the coupon, and they were asking like 20 for the other one. So I don't know why. Now, they had a lot of new with tag Zara sandals. Look how gorgeous these are. So beautiful. Originally $50. I'm not going to make a whole ton of money with them. I might make like 10 bucks profit, but I think it's worth it because they're just so beautiful. And you know what? If nobody wants them, I'll wear them. And I have actually 2 pairs. And that's the kind of thing. See, this I could put on Marketplace. Hi, Anonymous. So like on Poshmark, for a $50 shoe, new with tags, you could be asking 35, which means you're going to come out with 28 if it sells for 35, which is a $20 profit, or almost, not even. If I put it on Marketplace and I managed to sell it for 30 instead of 35, I would make a little bit more. But the thing is, on Poshmark, if I put it up for 35, I might not sell it for full price. I might sell it for 30, which means I come out with 24. So I get like a $10 sort of profit or a little bit more. Whereas on Marketplace, I might sell it for 30 and I'll make, you know, $18. It doesn't really matter. Like, I'm still learning, and I haven't lost any money, so it's okay. And I couldn't resist these because these are cool. What do you think? Zebra with like real fur. And I was there the other day and I kept finding only one shoe. And then today I saw another one in a different place, and I was like, oh, maybe it's the other shoe. And then I went back, I found the other shoe. Now I have both. And they're like a size 10, so they're way too big for me, but they're pretty cool. You like them, Susie? I think they're cool. And I like that they don't have this stupid toe thing. It's so uncomfortable. Nice little slip-ons. I think they're pretty cool. I don't want to ruin them. And yeah, I got this the other day. Zara sweater. Okay, they wanted 17, but I had a coupon. It's pure wool. It's new with tags. I have to use the replacement button because it's just missing. It's missing a button over here. So I'm going to take the replacement button and put it on here. It'll be fine. The reason I bought it, even though I paid like, what, if it, how much was it? $16, and I got about $30 off. So I paid about 13, but it's $100 sweater new. So I'll get something for it. This is super gorgeous. This is also Zara. This one was not new. It was somebody dumped it. Look how amazingly gorgeous this is. And it's sheer. It would be like a nice cover up. It's kind of like the Free People dress that I showed you last week, except this one is sheer. I guess I paid about $9 for this, or 10. So it's not bad. And this thing is like crazy expensive new. It's like 170 bucks. So that's, I realized finally, like, well, okay, this is like over $100 item, 170, and it can be resold. This maybe will have resale value. I'm not sure, because I'm not sure about the style by the time the fall comes. The Wilfred jeans and all that, like, I won't get a lot for them, but they probably will sell. So that Zara is worth it. And then I got this. This is just unbelievable. So this is a silk velvet, full length, like maxi dress. Well, on me it's a maxi. It's so gorgeous and it's so soft. Yeah, it's nice. Aaron loved it. He was like, "Oh, too bad it doesn't fit you, but it's an extra small." This is just like the ultimate dress, though. So gorgeous. It's so luxurious, right? And look, it's got like a beautiful flowy skirt. So the tag on here says it was originally $170. So hopefully I can get something for this one. So I bought it, and it did have like a little defect, which you can't see now on here. The stitch had come out. I put it back. I don't know. I think it looks pretty good. Like, I don't think you can notice anything. I mean, maybe not 100% symmetrical, but maybe it wasn't symmetrical to begin with. But it's like delicious, this thing. Seriously, like the feel of the fabric is just amazing. So you see what I mean? Why I started picking up Zara and why I went back to the thrift store? Because this is a $170 dress. What did I pay for it? $8 minus 20%. So I paid like 6 something for it. So how can you go wrong, right? So do I have a disorder? I sometimes wonder, like, do I have like a shopping disorder? Because I went back and got this, but in my mind, it makes sense, you know? And I bought this. This probably doesn't make sense, but I thought it was cool, and I kind of need a wallet. It's Prada. It's a Prada wallet. Yeah, it was really $6 because there was a defect in the strap. And I guess they were like, "Oh, well, it's broken." And I took a look at it and I was like, "Oh, I can fix that," you know? The pricing really makes no sense in there sometimes. Like, why they priced this at $7 when it had something entirely fixable, and this one they price it at 17 when it's missing a button. I don't know. I really don't know how they figured. And this one, I guess just because it's not new with tags, but they did want 12, but still, it's not much. But I mean, it is a thrift store. They're not supposed to be charging too much for their stuff. So this is a Prada wallet. But it's Magani, as we say here. I mean, it's old, you know. I think that it could use a little hydration and it could be okay. Vintage Prada. I mean, I've seen these online, like selling for like $140, but they look better than this. But I guess I could use it. I could probably use it. Hold on a second. I had a couple more things, and I need some water. Hold on. I wanted. Oh, hey, thank you, Bon Ivers. Hi, thank you so much. So encouraging. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. So here's another one. This was a Zara sweater. It is new with tags. There was a little defect in it, but I mean, I fixed it. You know, you absolutely can't tell. I wouldn't be able to find it, even knowing that it was there. It was somewhere. You can't tell. It's completely undetectable. It wasn't, it said it was a hole, but it wasn't actually a hole. It was just a pulled thread, like the weave had pulled out. So I used my crochet hook to bring all the threads back into alignment. And now you can't tell where it was. I think it was around here somewhere. You can't tell. So it's not worth that much, the sweater, but maybe it'll sell. Now this is valuable, and they don't mark this up. It was $8. Well, with the coupon, less. Hi, Joey. Hey, it's nice to see you guys. Jewelry and handbags. Yeah. Oh, you worked at Goodwill? You price everything low. That's nice. Yeah, it's up to the employees. They don't really know what they're doing. And it's kind of annoying because sometimes there's something that it's nice, but it doesn't have much resale value, and they charge a lot of money for it for no reason. Like today, there was this cute sweater, and they wanted like $17 for it, but it had no resale value. It was like a Zara sweater, and maybe you could sell it for 25 at the most. So I don't know how they came up with that. Oh yeah, you bought a $40 stained glass lamp. That's nice. You want the dress? Which dress? Oh my God, the velvet dress? That velvet dress, oh Shannon, it's so gorgeous. I wish I was skinny. I would wear it. I'd wear it to the Poshmark dinner. That would be perfect. It's almost like a prom dress. I'm gonna put it up. Now it was a $170 dress. I'm gonna ask like 120, first of all, on Poshmark. I, I don't think I'll get 120. Maybe I'll ask more, you know. I'll put it up for like 130. If you want this dress, you're gonna have to pay for it. I will not get that much, but I'm hoping I could get 80, 85 for sure, you know. Okay, this is very valuable and they don't know. Like, I think that I would get more money for this sweater than I would for anything else, probably. This one, my experience with the vintage sweaters is that you can get up to $100 for them. Like, you actually get, well, no, Poshmark takes a cut, but I would come out of that with like $80. Whereas with the dress, I might get 60, you know? Hopefully more, but they do take 20%. So what we have here is an amazing, it's so cool, vintage wool sweater from Scotland. Smells like wool. You know what I like to do? Like if it doesn't say exactly what it's made out of, I give it a test. I burn it. You know, I take some of the pills off. I mean, yeah, it smells like wool. But you take the pills and you burn, and you know, if it's acrylic, or polyester, it'll melt and it'll turn into like a hard pill. And if it's hair from a sheep, it'll it'll burn and it'll singe, you know, like hair. Vintage sweaters went for 300. Oh, you used to flip dresses for 150? Oh, they must have been really nice dresses. You know, I guess it just depends where you're selling it, you know. Yeah, this sweater, it's comfortable. It's hot. Hot, hot, hot. But yeah, this is a amazing blue and brown combo. The red one, Shannon. You want the red one? Oh my God. It's the most gorgeous dress. Shannon, didn't you see what the Free People one? Were you here that time? Wait, let me get it. Where's the Free People dress? It's extremely gorgeous. I showed this dress in my last live, and I said, I don't want to sell it. It's too beautiful. I want to wear it, even though it's too small for me, but I can squeeze into it. It's, you know, long sleeved, super boho, and like extremely long. And then it goes up in the front. You know? I don't know if you can see that. Can you see what it's doing here? See, the front is higher, a high-low, you know? Wait, I'll take this shirt off. I'll do it in my undershirt. This is, okay, somebody who watched the live actually emailed me and she said, I want to buy the dress. I'll give you whatever you want for it. And she wanted something else too, but then she didn't know how to use PayPal. She couldn't use PayPal. She couldn't figure it out. I think she has an account, but she had some kind of issue with her PayPal. So she was like, oh, well. She said she'd send me a check in the mail. But, oh, it's because I have a padded bra. Then I really can't fit it. Stupid padded bra. You can't see my boobs. I'm wearing a sports bra. See, I can actually go jogging in it. See? I can show it. It's exercise clothes. I'm only wearing this for like extra modesty. So yeah, this one's gorgeous. I thought you might like to see it, Shannon. I haven't even put it in my store yet, though. I'm still not ready to like part with it, you know. I mean, if you wanted it, I would. If one of you guys wanted it, I would. But I'm not ready, you know, to put it on Poshmark because I don't know how much I'll get for it, and then I'll probably get like all the cuts, whatever. You know, the cut that Poshmark takes. It kind of stings, you know, when you have something that beautiful, and then you're gonna sell it with discount and shipping discount. Okay, wait, I have more though. I have a couple more that I really want to show you. Okay, these are all from like this last week with my shopping frenzy. This is amazing. This one's already in my store. This is it's a Zara jumpsuit. Okay, are we having a troll fest again? Like seriously, I'm not going to answer the trolls because the last time I found that it kind of like derails, and I don't know why there's trolls in here lately. Maybe because I do it late at night, but it like derailed my what I was talking about. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on. This one is a medium. Habibi, you want to buy it for $1,000? Well, you can go to my Poshmark, you know, and you can buy all my shit. This is great, eh? This is so gorgeous. I mean, it's a little small for me. See, how does that make sense? This is a medium and I can wear it. And the other one's a large and I can't fit in it. I didn't close the thing in the back. But it's a beautiful, beautiful pattern. Oh, it's too gorgeous. It's too gorgeous. I love it so much. I would like to wear it myself. I'd have to wear it without the undershirt. I could, but I feel like, no, it should go to someone who fits it properly. I put it up for $70. Hold on, give me 1 second. Hold on. Bloop. Okay, who else was there's another troll here? I'm not sure if you're a troll or not. Mostly memes. My moderators are not here. All right, bloop, 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 bloop. That's the sound of trolls going into the abyss. Okay, so this one I put it up on my Poshmark for 70. And this is an amazing pattern. Yeah, hold on, I'm going to show you again. I think these are called peonies. Right? So this one's super, super gorgeous. Yeah, like you control me if you want, if it gives you shits and giggles. I'm just gonna block you really easy. Bloop bloop. So then you'll have to go troll someone else, fuckers. And this one is nice. It's from Wilfred. Okay, it's not gonna look so good on me because I'm too big for this one, but just so you can see it. This one got a lot of likes on it. Like I just put it on. I just put it up in my store and it got so many likes right away. It's called a market dress. I find it makes me look a bit pregnant, so it's just not the most flattering thing, you know. If you have like the weight more around here, you need to be like skinny, then it looks better on you. Skinny like a little ballerina. So you gotta hold it in. Or wear what do you call it? The shapewear. One second. So this one was good. Yeah, this was a total score because it's Wilfred and it's new with tags. So you guys can see like what kind of stuff I'm sourcing. And there was one more dress I want to show you, but I'm not going to try it on. It's way too small for me. Where is it now? It's not that one. Oh, it's right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I might as well show you all three of them. Oh, no, I've got more. Oh, my God. I found so many great dresses. Okay, I should have, like, had it organized so they were all ready to go. Okay, this one's a Zara dress. Cotton with a slit on the side. Zara Maxi tropical print. This one is Wilfred. It's called Honoré. And it's got a bit of this sort of ladder lace here, crochet lace. Super nice tencel fabric. The dress is like $180 new or something like that. And then this one. Hold on a second. This thing keeps... All right. Grandma Marlene. Hi, Grandma Marlene. Nice to meet you. So this one is from Zara also. It was a really, really nice dress with lace. And it had a little flaw. It had a rip here, but I actually like re-embroidered it. And then this part, I left it like circular like that embroidered. I think that I'm going to just like embroider all the way across. So it doesn't, I mean, you absolutely can't notice it because look, it's full of holes. So it's really not noticeable, but I don't know, it might help. Let me just go put these away. But I guess you guys can see like where this is going. So I have Zara, Wilfred, and then this one, another Wilfred, and this is all Zara here, you know? So what I'm doing, I'm sourcing a lot of Zara, but it's because I have the opportunity because they have a lot of really good quality Zara right now. So I figured I might as well. Let's see what happens. Because it does tend to sell. Okay, there was one, wait, where's that little shirt? There was one last sweater that I wanted to show you, which was really amazing. Did like all my regular, oh, Susie, you're still there? Well, that's it. It's like for the summer. I mean, I did get some dresses last year, but it was like at the end of the season, they were doing a sell-off and I got them for like $3, $4 each. It wasn't very much. But they're not that good, you know. This stuff is way better. Like without this stuff, my closet is like so. It's just lately I've been getting all this Aritzia, Zara, Anthropologie, and it's taking my closet to the next level, you know. Okay, Susie, I'm going to show you one more sweater. This was such a score. I'm always looking for this kind of thing. Like this one and this one. So it is vintage. It's from Tweak, from Simon's, but it made in Hong Kong. I didn't even know Tweak had been around for that long. And look how gorgeous it is. Made in Hong Kong. Hey, Matt. See, Matt can call me Hoochie. He doesn't get blocked. Because I know Matt. He can say whatever he wants. Isn't this amazing? So it's like Fair Isle kind of print. So that's like for fall. The clutter is a safety hazard. Yeah, and I'm trying to sell it as fast as possible. Well, that's a chair that has a bunch of shit on it, but it's not going to stay like that. And I should get rid of that chair, actually. This is really nice, right? Yeah, you know, sometimes I spend a lot of time like trying to fix up the room. Like the other day, I decluttered this room a lot. I got motivated and I had all this crap in the entrance, like at the entrance to the room, and I cleared off 2 bookshelves and I put all the accessories there. So all the boxes are over there now. It looks really good. And I still have this chair. All the stuff that's on it has a place. We just threw it on the chair. But I want to get rid of that chair at this point. I just don't want to put it in the garbage, you know? I wanted to find it a new home, you know, but that's the kind of thing that I would put on like Kijiji or Marketplace, but those, it's just so bad. Like there's nothing happening on there. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, there were some other things that I thrifted, but I got on here pretty late. I don't want to be here too late. Thanks for helping me choose my outfit, you guys. So the reason I'm showing you this is because, you know, I was on here just making videos about whatever was going on in the world, as you know, and I had to find a new direction to go in because YouTube forced me. So, oh, Dusty, I'm always organizing and cleaning. You would not believe. My place is super small. You know the story. There's not much I can do because it's all stuff that I'm a reseller. So I have all this inventory in my house. What can I do? What can I do? Like I have almost nothing, like almost no clothes of my own. It's all inventory. The whole cupboard. You know what I actually did? I cleared the stuff out. Yeah, see, that's what people say. For your sanity, sometimes you have to throw stuff out, right? But I have a Poshmark store that has 750 pieces of active inventory, and they're in this house. So I'm not going to throw out my inventory. I just bought it, you know? But I cleared out a lot of the stuff that I had before. Like, I don't even know where that stuff is. I threw out so much crap. I emptied like all these boxes. That's how I made space for the inventory. That entire cupboard up there, all the closets, everything. There's nothing in there except inventory. That my whole house is a storage locker. I got rid of a lot of stuff. Otherwise, I wouldn't have all that stuff in here, you know. But yeah, I don't think there's much more I could do. Like, I mean, short of like putting cupboards like up at the top of the ceiling, but I think it's okay the way it is for now, you know. And I sell a lot of stuff. Like, I sold already like 25 pieces in the last 2 weeks. For me, it's a lot. I sell like 40, 50 pieces a month. So, and that's like 100 pieces of clothing in 2 months, you know. Yeah, you went from clothes to jewelry. I've thought of that too. Oh yeah, Michelle. Yeah, no, more even like 750. Plus all the jewelry is not even listed. I didn't bother because it's taken me in the direction of clothes. You know, I have jewelry, nobody buys it. People buy my clothes. So yeah, and shoes. I don't want to keep buying shoes. But wait, let me just show you the Zara shoes I got. Yeah, I like the shoes, but they take up so much room. Oh yeah, and this place is super full now because Aaron had a bunch of his stuff in his place. Oh hi TYYP. Um, welcome to my channel. Yeah, Aaron also had like jackets that he wasn't wearing. Like there's a couple here. I don't know where they are now. They're called bearskin hoodies, and I want to get rid of them, so I brought them up here to photograph them, but then they're gonna have to go back down there. And oh, Janet just gave me this. She gave me this dress, and to me it looked like a Shein dress, like it wasn't really good quality. But then when I put it on, actually it was really, really nice because it's super long, very swishy, and I like the color, but I can't keep it. But I might wear it at some point. And she also gave me this, which I could have donated, but I think I'm going to try to sell it. But see, a dress like this that my friend gave me, I can list it for $20 or 25, even though it's a nice dress. I don't ask much for this kind of stuff because I didn't pay anything for it. And this has to go. Yeah, so this is a vintage biker jacket, which is very nice. Somebody gave it to Aaron. I think people look at Aaron and they kind of go like, the poor guy, why is he wearing these raggy old clothes? But the reason he was wearing this raggy old jacket was because he's in a wheelchair and he needs something very short or it's going to get caught in his wheels. And somebody gave him this jacket, but he can't wear it because it's too long. It's just too big. So first of all, he had to roll up the sleeves, and then this is all going to get caught. So I'm going to sell it, you know. And somebody else gave him a trucker jacket, very nice, vintage Gap. I'm going to sell that one because we can't use it. So yeah, they had shoes. Oh yeah, these are nice. These are Ugg sandals, and they're silk and jute. The Ugg sandals I've had, I think they're amazing. I think they're gorgeous. For some reason, I just had trouble moving them. So maybe I made a mistake buying another pair. We'll see. And, oh, these are so cute. More Zara sandals. Are they cute? Little denim sandals, and they're new. What was the price originally? Oh my God, $80. Wow. $80 sandals. That's a good deal for me to get those. And yeah, I got a second pair of the silver ones. What size? I don't know. Oh yeah, there's one more pair of sandals I want you to see. Oh yeah, I got a pair of Crocs sandals too, because last year I sold 2 pairs of Crocs sandals very quickly. These are amazing. Look at these gorgeous shoes. They're sandals from Zara with a heel, leather, and they were originally 130. And they're new with tags. So, how could I say no? I've bought way worse shoes than this at the thrift store before. Brand new $130 sandals? Yes, they're coming with me. There was one more pair. Where is it? Yeah, I've bought way worse stuff. I figured this should be okay. $80 for a pair of sandals. I know, right? If I need sandals, I buy them on Marketplace for like $10. But there's people that have money and they're willing to spend it. They're not all broke. They're so ugly? Well, okay, then you go buy them for $10, but I don't think you get. Well, actually, I did buy them for $10 at the thrift store. But you'd be surprised when you have access to like hundreds of thousands of people through something like Poshmark and you're selling across the country. There are people who will pay, because they want a specific type of style, you know? Yeah. Oh yeah, I realized I put the Croc sandals away, but they're like a huarache type sandal. Yeah, and a lot of the stuff that I sell, I don't wear myself, but I buy what other people will buy because I'm learning after, doing this for a while. I'm learning what sells. And this one is a bit of an experiment because I know that ballet flats are pretty trendy in pink, but this is like a rose brown. It's not quite pink, but they're like new, and these are like $250 shoes. It's called Pretty Ballerinas in a very small size. So again, I'm experimenting. I mean, why would somebody want to buy this? Like, to me, this is uncomfortable, first of all, because you have something through the toe and it's a bit gnarly. And yet people buy used Birkenstocks, or so I've heard, you know. Oh no, absolutely. Like, I wouldn't spend that much personally. I don't do it, but other people do. And that's how I can make some money. Fortunately that they do that. Yeah, I don't spend much. I would never, like, before I started thrifting, I've said this before, I used to go to Ardennes. That's why I'm wearing Ardennes clothes. I used to go to Ardennes and buy myself a shirt for like 12 or $15. And I was happy with it. But it was really poor quality clothing. And if I wanted to really splurge, I go to H&M and buy something on sale. But I never wanted to spend money on clothes. I spend my money on travel. Who cares what I'm wearing? I want to go to Mexico, or get my teeth fixed. Yeah, like, I don't even understand how anybody can have this between their toes. Eeh. But whatever, they were only $8. We'll see what happens. Maybe I screwed up completely. I fucked up big time, by buying these. Hi, Michelle. I've made it. Yes, I got invited to the Posh Ambassador Gala. So awesome. I'm so excited. And I got a ticket and I'm going. I can't wait to meet the Poshers. You only wear one through the toe? You wear this kind of thing? Susie? Thanks, Justice. You think these will sell? Yeah. Bon Ivers, my Scottish friend. I did reinvent myself. Thank you so much. I found something. I found a new passion. I found a new way to earn a living. and I'm obsessed, you know, and I like what I'm doing. Well, what's your question, Ricky? You can go ahead and ask it. Just don't ask me a stupid question, because then I'll have to block you. You can go ahead, though. I'm pretty thick-skinned. Go ahead. Do your worst. Do your worst, Ricky. Okay, what's your question? What's a cougar? Does it mean I'm good looking even though I'm over 50? Thank you. Is that supposed to be a compliment? See, it doesn't matter anymore how I look because I make my money selling fucking clothes. So it doesn't matter. Wonderful, right? Wonderful. Because as women, we're valued on how we look, which is a reflection of our youth and fertility. And after, we're just old ladies, right? Doesn't matter. I sell clothes. It doesn't matter anymore how I look. Thank God. You're lucky, men, because you don't have to deal with that shit. But I feel so empowered because I used to have to look good all the time on YouTube. Now I don't give a shit. I mean, I still look good, but I don't have to like work at it. It doesn't matter because I make my money selling beautiful clothes. So where's Bon Iver's? Oh, I think I'm fine. Thank you, Susie. Yeah, I think I look good. I look fine. It doesn't matter though. Like it really doesn't matter. No, I don't date young men. Not at all. Why would I want to do that? They're so immature. Why would you want to date someone who's so young? Like what for? You guys date amongst yourselves. Oh, by the way, you guys, I'm not 53, I'm 52. I like literally lost track of my age because I had said I was 53 because my birthday's coming up and I guess in anticipation of my birthday I started saying I was 53 and I forgot that. Actually, no, I'm 52. Can you believe it? How weird. That's how much I care about how old I am. I literally forgot how old I was. I never thought I'd see the day where I didn't give a shit how old I was. Seriously. It's just unbelievable. Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, I really don't give a shit about how old I am. I couldn't care less. It's incredible because when I was 25, I was worried that I was old, you know? And it's just so weird how like the older you get, the less you give a shit. It's really incredible because it doesn't, you know, your perspective will change. Like those of you who are young, now you really care because you're young and you have a different, like you're at a different stage in your life. Trust me, when you get older, eventually you don't care, I think. And I think when you're really old, like you don't care at all. And I think you get tired, you know, after a while. Yeah. You added a year by accident too. Yeah. No, it's really strange, man. Like I remember when I was young, I remember when I was like 25, I was like, oh, I'm so old now. Last year I was only 24. I was so young. What was I thinking? I was young. Now I'm old. I'm 25. Oh my God. And the next year I was 26. Oh my God, I'm 26. I'm so old. And now it's like, what kind of bullshit was that? You know? Once you find your man and you have your child and you have your family, mission accomplished. You know what I'm saying? And if you're looking to get hired by someone else and you're a woman, they will value you on your age and your looks. And you know what? That's why you run your own business. You're the boss. It doesn't matter how you look. You don't have to impress anyone. You don't have to be someone you're not. It doesn't matter. You run your own show. Then who cares, right? Who cares how old you are? You have your family, you have your kids, you have your own stuff, you have your own money, you have your own business. You don't fucking need anybody, you know? And those of you who are young, I hope you do as well as I did. And I hope that when you're my age, you're where I'm at and that you're not working for someone else. You're somebody else's slave and you're depending on somebody else and on their approval. Make your own life, you know? Then you won't care. Yeah. But if somebody had told me that when I was 25, I wouldn't have understood. But like there's a reason why people when they're 85 or 89, they don't care that they're old. They're not like, "Oh, I wish I was 25. I want to do it all over again." Wild West, I already did that. So you have to donate. I already did it. You just maybe you missed it. Maybe you heard it and you just don't want to admit it. What time is it? Oh, it's late. I should probably go to bed. Well, the great thing is I'm getting a lot of comments, so that's good for the algorithm, I think. Thank you, guys. Oh, I cuss all the time. I live in Quebec, but I won't do it for you now because you asked me, and I don't like doing things for on command. Sorry, but I do it all the time. It's cultural. We cuss a lot here in Quebec. I've actually said I've had to explain that to people before. I'm like seriously wondering how old these people are. Shouldn't you guys be in bed? Yeah, it's really weird, Susie. Like I'm 52, and I mean, theoretically, I could live till 92. Do you ever think, uh, what am I going to do for another 40 years? Oh my God, you're 9? Goodbye. You're 4. It's a prodigy. It's a 4-year-old prodigy. Oh, yes, that's true. Maybe they're all Australian. That's right. You could be right. Oh, why is there a bunch of stuff behind me? Because I'm a reseller. I sell clothes. Hi, Gary. Yep, I have the best job in the world. It's awesome. I get to go and buy clothes for super cheap and I get to sell them at a markup. I love it. Oh, thank you so much, Bon Ivers. Thanks. Ah, thank you for the super chat. You have made my night a lot better. I sell on Poshmark and Marketplace. Oh, you gave me that for not cussing, but I cuss all the time. I just won't do it now because he wants me to. Goodwill, yes. Okay, so we have Renaissance Hero, which is like the Quebec equivalent of Goodwill, because I'm up here in Montreal, in case you don't know. They take all the good stuff and sell it to the secondhand boutiques, like not the thrift stores, but the ones that are like curated. And they take all the really good stuff and they sell to someone else. I don't know who. And I think some of the people who work there also like skim and take the good things and they sell them, they resell them. But basically the store has a policy that they sell it right away to like um, somewhere else because it never makes it on the floor, and it's not possible that the people who work there are buying all that stuff so fast because some of these stores are absolutely huge, and you can go through them like rack by rack. You will not find anything. If you find a good brand, it has a defect. But there are some church stores. Actually, I was just talking to someone who had worked in a Goodwill, and she said that was policy that they don't let any of the good stuff actually get on the floor, go somewhere else, which is crappy, you know. And what they've got there is a lot of Walmart and Susie Shear and this kind of stuff, and it's not cheap. I mean, for the prices that you pay at Goodwill, you might as well just go to Walmart. I'm not sure if it's the workers Amish Paradise. Jewelry jars. Yeah, I don't buy jewelry there really. Sometimes I buy bracelets, but every time I go to Goodwill, I'm like horribly disappointed. I still find some things at Salvation Army, but one store in particular, I got all this stuff that I showed today. I got it at Salvation Army, and often it has a small defect, but I'm very good at getting rid of defects, so, you know. So I fix things, but oh my God, the Goodwill is horrible. I'd love to go and shop in the States, but now I'm gonna stop shopping for a bit because I sold like $750 worth of stuff already this month. It's a lot. But now I need to stop because, you know, I need to have more profit, not just like buy more stuff. Yes, I'm vaping. Oh, really? Oh, gosh. Goodwill has jewelry jars that supposedly have gold. No, you never find anything good like that. Hi, Sharon. Yeah, the Salvation Army's expensive. Like, I was just showing some of the things that I bought. And I mean, yeah, I've paid like 10 to $15, sometimes a bit more. And when I flip it, after the Poshmark fees and considering what I paid, I might make 20 or $25 per sale. But well, yes, they take a lot. They take 20% on Poshmark. What really sucks though, my birthday's in April, Shannon. What really sucks is the shipping discount because it's like you're buying the shipping, so you buy it and then you actually get taxed on it because it's like you made a purchase. So I try to avoid the shipping discount by doing closet clear out and just dropping my prices, you know, or by sending an offer like through a bundle. That's the only thing. Like, and right now the shipping is already discounted by $1, but they didn't factor that in, so I'm still paying the 350 shipping discount plus tax. Oh, hi, Murdy. Nice to see you. There's something going on here because the last time I did a live, my throat got super scratchy too. Let me just get some more water. I don't know what it is about this room. I'm up in Montreal. Yeah, I'm looking for like church places or well, I don't know. Actually, I'm kind of like moving away from that. Like here, for example, a friend of mine told me that someone, okay, so we were talking about live auctions before, but most of you weren't here, but um so he inherited a whole bunch of stuff from his mother who passed away. Wait, did we see what, Matt? Well, wait, don't distract me. And he wants to offload it, so she's gonna connect us. And my plan is to go to his place with my laptop and my phone and do a live Poshmark auction at his home. So I don't have to like take any of the stuff here and hold it and sell it on consignment or like get access to a storage locker or nothing like that. I have no more space for his stuff anyway. So what I would do is go there and sell it live. And I'm going to tell him, listen, if you want to get rid of it, we're going to have to get rid of it like this. We're gonna have like $10 starts and see if it bids up. Am I vaping? Yeah, I'm vaping. It's still legal. And then we'll split the profit 50% because he needs somebody to help him sell it. I don't want to hold it in my apartment and I don't want to buy it outright because what for, you know? And I think, yeah, eh, Susie? And plus, this way, this gives me a good opportunity to try to do some more live selling because I don't want to do it in here. I got bad lighting, like I said. Oh yeah, the CEO of Salvation Army. Yeah, and also Goodwill. They have really high salaries. Oh, come to Utah. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, Hannah, don't call the police because actually the government has their seal on the vape pods. Like literally government seal. So you can call them and tell them that I'm vaping their product, you know? And they won't like that. Yeah, no, their stores here are pretty marked up. Oh, he's gonna call the police now. She wants to know where I live. Oh well. So, yeah, I mean, I guess the days where you would just go into Goodwill or Salvation Army and find things for like $2 are gone, and you find like really great brands, but it's not impossible though. If you if if you work really hard at it, if you find good places and you know your brands and you know what to look for, you can still find good stuff. And especially if you have some skills, so if it has a small defect, you can just fix it up, you know? Then you can still find good things. Yeah, so Shannon, yeah, this is what people say about Goodwill or Renaissance here is that they're training the needy. You know what? It used to be that they hired a lot of people with disabilities, but they don't anymore. Mostly it's immigrants, like recent immigrants. And I think that they do provide French lessons for them and they do give them health insurance. But you know what? Like that's basic. Most companies do that. And why not? They get all their merchandise for free. They don't pay any taxes. The CEOs and the like higher up employees have huge salaries. So why does it seem like, wow, they're such nice people, they're really going out of their way giving them French lessons and health insurance? You know, I think that's just basic decency. Oh yeah, you buy them on eBay? That's cool, yeah. Well, I buy my stuff on Poshmark too. Gunner's boots and Aaron's boots and sweaters and things, yeah. I mean, and the thrift store. But if I want something really nice, like here, I bought this recently. I had this one sweater I bought on Poshmark that I call my poshing sweater, and I loved it so much, but I wear it too much. It's like I'm always wearing the same sweater. So I decided I needed more poshing sweaters. So I got this one, which is Free People, and it has pockets. That's why it's a poshing sweater. But now it's hot and I don't need it anymore. But look how gorgeous it is. So I was really happy with that. So my two sweaters are from Poshmark and are boots. But I mean, I don't buy a whole ton of stuff for me. You know, it's mostly to resell. Yeah. No, I'm having a great time and I can't wait to go to the dinner and like that's going to be really exciting. Yeah, I'm super into poshing. And I still want to get on eBay, but I'm just like, I don't know, I feel iffy about it. And the other day, acrylic. You know, uh I don't I don't know. It's an alpaca blend. Wait, I think there is some acrylic in it, and I'm curious. I want to see. Here it is. Okay, so there's some polyester, 15% wool, 13% cotton, 11% mohair, and a little bit of alpaca. Oh yeah, and acrylic. So it's like a blend. It's pretty much a hodgepodge of everything. Oh yeah. Oh, she's a graphic artist for Goodwill. Hmm. It's a charity in some areas. Yeah. Well, I mean, the clothes are cheaper than in a regular place, you know, and they're not paying taxes. This is just nicotine, you guys. But yeah, what I heard was French lessons and health insurance. But I mean, seriously, I think they give you that at Walmart too, and they're not a charity. I just think it's weird that, like, if their original mandate was to provide clothes cheap, like for people who are poor, because like the one that I go to at Plaza Cote d'Ivoire, it's pretty poor people going there, and The clothes are not cheap. Like I said, you could probably get it new at Walmart or you could get it somewhere else. It is recycling old clothes, Shannon, but the thing is when they mark them up like that, a lot of them don't sell. They just end up in the bins and they end up in a landfill. I mean, if you really want to sell it, like I can't see any good reason why a t-shirt is priced at $7. But they do have to pay to rent the space, but there's so much in there and they didn't pay anything for it. So if a big, if like a big store like Walmart can sell their stuff so cheap and they have to pay rent too, then why can't a store that doesn't pay for their inventory sell it even cheaper? Because you can get t-shirts for $5 brand new at Walmart. Actually, there was an investigation on the news about Value Village, and what they found was that there were literally items from the dollar store at Value Village that cost $1.25 at the dollar store, and they were charging like $3. I actually bought a hat that's from the dollar store. Hold on, but it's really cute. I bought this hat at the Salvation Army. And I think it's a Dollarama hat, but look how cute it is. Wait, does it say Dollarama? No, it doesn't. I don't know why I thought it was Dollarama. Maybe it's not. No, wait. No, it has a tag on it. Oh, no, it's not Dollarama. Yes, it is Dollarama. It has a dollar store tag on it. So the hat was probably like $1.50 or $2 or $2.50 at the dollar store. They charged $3 for it, but I was like, whatever. Yeah, I know. For dollar store, like it's not bad, right? I love it. It's got roses and everything. Super cool. It's gonna be my summer hat. It takes up a lot of space though. Oh, your mom works at Walmart and it's government subsidized? What does that mean? The government pays part of their salary? Do I get tired of having to search for stuff? No, I love shopping. It's like going on a treasure hunt every single time. No, it doesn't. I don't mind going to the post office. The only thing is my printer broke, so now I have to go and print my labels at the post office and then either pack them up right there, which is a pain, or come all the way back here. That's a pain in the butt. I just, I'm not sure if it's worth it for me to get a new printer. It would just be for the convenience. I think that having a printer is expensive, like the ink in the cartridges. I was going through like those cartridges are like $65, like $100 for or more, 120 for two cartridges. And I was going through them like every 3 months. So I thought I'm spending a lot of fucking money here, you know? Maybe I'll just get it printed at the print shop. Or at the print shop, it's 10 cents each if you're printing 6 labels. It's 25 cents if you're printing less. So I don't know. I'll probably get a new printer at some point. Oh, really? The line is long? Oh no, not my post office. Anyway, I have a choice of 3 post offices, actually 4. Because there's one at one pharmacy, the other pharmacy has one too. Then there's an actual post office, and then the pharmacy a couple blocks away. So there's like so many post offices. They're everywhere. So no, I really enjoy the shopping. I feel like it's super relaxing. Yeah, antique stores is cool too. I don't know. I never thought I would like shopping for clothes so much. I used to say I shop like a guy. I used to shop once or twice a year. And if I found a shirt that I liked, I'd buy like 3 or 4 and I'd never go again. Found some jeans I like, I buy 5 pairs and I don't go for like 2 years. I never shopped before. I shop all the time now, but it's just to resell, you know? I used to buy a lot more like hard goods, but they take up space. They send you so many cartridges throughout the year. Well, what? Elevated gaming? I didn't even see your comment. Oh, I don't like the truth. Okay, your truth. You ordered some glasses from Canada on Etsy and you're shocked they didn't break? Huh. I found a really nice frame Oh, there's your comment. God has abandoned us. Well, you know what they say, when you're not feeling as close to the Lord as you used to, you can be pretty sure about which one of you has moved. Well, thank you, Dougie. Um, yeah, I found some really great glasses and I went to put the lenses in it because I hate these ones. And they broke. So I have to have these for now. I'm hanging out here for quite a long time because I haven't been on live in like a really long time. So I don't mind, but I will go to bed soon. But I really did miss you guys. Yeah, I don't talk religion or politics either. I used to, but why bother? Who gives a shit? I don't care what people think. All I care about is Poshmark. That's it. It's just, the bottom line. I really don't care. You know why? Because there's almost 9 billion people on this planet, and most of them have a different opinion. And so why bother? What does God have to do with the conversation? Oh, somebody brought it up. He said, like, God has abandoned us. And I couldn't care less. I'm not a philosophical person. I don't care what people think. I really just don't care. You can think whatever you want. It's your path. I have like zero investment in getting other people to agree with me. I don't give a shit. All I care about is my business, to be honest. My family and my business. Pretty much that's it. I don't have time. I don't have space in my head for what other people think. If they don't like me, oh well, it doesn't matter. Oh, well, Bon Ivers, you know what? When I was doing that, it's because I had just discovered all this information, which is all true as far as I know. And I felt like people needed to know. And this was like 15 years ago when I first got on YouTube. And at the time, I had no idea before Aaron kind of woke me up. I was really shocked. Like the world was not at all the way I thought. So I needed to share all this information. But you know what? We're in a different time now. That information has been out for a very long time. I have shared it. I did a radio show for 3 years. I interviewed a lot of people. And I feel like, it's been done. And I just want to move on. I feel like, I said what I had to say. I don't want to repeat myself. I just felt like I was repeating myself. And what for? I don't know. I still believe it. I still believe a lot of stuff. You know, I just, I just want to do something else with my time. And I think you guys all know what's going on. And that's why we're here and we hang out because we all know, right? We just stick together. But I don't talk about that stuff anymore because I feel like there's actually a lot of like really bad misinformation like in the news, like the mainstream media just completely like messes with your head, and it's a lot of manipulation. And one of the things they want us to do is argue all the time. The government wants us arguing and divided all the time. I don't want to give them what they want, you know. Um, and then the alternative media also very bad information sometimes. Not everyone, there's some good stuff out there, and I still watch those people, but it's more for like I'm following like the COVID story and like how that's all turning out with the mandatory thingies and how the elevated death rates and all that. Like I'm watching that and I'm keeping my eye on it, hoping that at some point everything will be brought into the light and that there'll be some kind of justice. And I think that it's so far reaching though that it's just like one covering for the other, so many layers of like what they recently did in England, because we have like elevated deaths all over the world, right? We have them here in Quebec too, and it's right there on our government statistics. So I guess they didn't like that in England, so they kind of like revamped how they do their calculation of excess deaths. So they like just remade the formula. So there's been one formula they've had this entire time. So you'll have deaths, but then they'll adjust for like considering how many people are old and whatever else, right? How many deaths you'd expect. And they have some kind of way to calculate how many are excessive. and they just redid the way they calculate it, and oh, all of a sudden there's no more excess deaths. But if you look at how many people are actually dying, like here in Quebec, you could say we don't have any excess deaths, but we still had 10,000 more people die last year and the year before than we did before the pandemic. So, it's just massaging the statistics. So, that to me, that's just, you're just covering it. You're just like hiding it with more numbers. So, yeah, social crusader. Yeah, I've been waiting to see. And also what I'm waiting to see is like, there's some people that, at first they were like, they're all like starry eyed and very trusting, and then along the way they lost their trust, and now they're like, well, no, I'm not going to go back. I'm not doing anything more that they asked me to do. But there are some people that no matter what comes out, they find a way to justify the decisions they've made because they're invested in it now. They're invested in believing that they did the right thing. They don't want to say, oh my God, I've been snowed, I've been bullshitted, I made the wrong decision, because that would screw them up. So they're even more invested in the lies that they've been telling themselves, or that they've been believing. So they're very resistant. And no matter what comes out, they'll, oh, it's because of this or it's because of that. And I guess they're like the last frontier. And those are the people that I'm kind of really concerned about, because it's like this willful ignorance at this point. And some of those people are quite educated. It's like it could be educated or not. And we need to see like when the penny drops for those people. And I think for a lot of people it drops when something hits home. When it happens to you, then you're like, wait a minute, this isn't normal. It's hard to say, oh, these things happen. It's easy to say it when it happens to someone else. Not so easy when it's you and when it's your kids. Then you're like, oh no, but he was normal like 3 days ago, and look at him now. He's a vegetable. Something's not right. Now you're gonna have a hard time telling yourself that nothing happened. It's just coincidence. It just kind of, or it was his time. I think there's unfortunately there's some people that get a very rude awakening. Yeah, ride the ship, like go down with the ship. Yeah, Matt. Yeah, that's it. I mean, let's hope nothing happens. Yeah, you do, God's Tomahawk. Um, there was a couple people. There was like one from high school, and like there was a few people that dropped off in the last few years. More what I've seen was like people that developed health problems. Oh yeah, the Georgia Guidestones. Remember when they got rid of them? Oh no, like just talk about destroying the evidence. It never existed. Down the memory hole. Yeah, down the memory hole it goes. That was kind of really like, holy crap. Somebody vandalized them, and then they, instead of cleaning them up or putting them back together, this is such a great monument. Yeah, it was like the American Stonehenge. Imagine if somebody spray painted Stonehenge and they're like, oh well, that's it. Let's just take the whole thing down. It's broken anyway. So much for being the American Stonehenge. They just took the whole thing down. So crazy. Well, that's it. I'm not going to spend like every day of my life, obsessing about this. I feel like, well, we all know what happened. We all saw it coming too. So, I'd rather just go to the thrift store. Elephant never forgets where their bones are buried. Yeah, the elephant in the room never forgets. Yeah, it's been weird. But like I said, like I'm 52. I mean, who knows? Like, how long am I going to be here? Like, sometimes people kick off in their 60s. I mean, I could literally like have another 10 years left. I really want to spend the next 10 years like just running after the next story. I don't want to. I want to get out of my freaking house. I spent, all those years I was doing YouTube. You know how much time I spent sitting on my ass here on the computer, looking for like things to talk about and making a script and like editing. I spent a lot of time sitting. I think I probably like really damaged my health. How many summers Was it a beautiful day outside and Sonia's sitting in here editing all day, you know? And while I was getting paid for it, it was kind of worth it. And when I could still express myself freely and I felt like there was a purpose to it, it was worth it. But now it's like all censorship. You know that little video I made about the fire alarm at Walmart, at Costco? They actually monetize restricted it, ad restricted it. I had to apply to have it checked. No, Amish Paradise, I'm a caregiver by profession, so I do caregiving and I sell clothes on the side. I mean, I have to have two incomes because one isn't enough. Well, really, what motivated me was that my son is going to be 18 next year, and then I won't get any more child support for him. So I had to come up with something. I mean, he can probably bring in some money of his own, but I don't want to be dependent on that. So I needed to replace it with something. So there. I came up with this. Oh yeah, when I went to Costco, I wasn't planning like that. I just pulled out the camera because the fire alarm went off, and I said I need my toilet paper, which it was true. I did. That was one of the things on my list. And then I go in the aisle after, and literally there was no toilet paper. But that wasn't even scripted. That like literally happened. Good thing they had a stack of flyers in the front, right? But that was a joke. I wasn't really using the flyers. I still have toilet paper. People are giving me advice for what to do because I don't have any toilet paper. It's like, guys, there's a pharmacy down the street. I can just get some there. Yeah, home health agencies. I don't work for an agency. I work for myself. I'm a free, what do you call it? Free agent, self-employed, I guess. No, I'm employed by someone else, but I'm not with an agency. Well, thanks, Bon Ivers. Yeah, I see. Like, I'm living proof that you can find a way to make a living without ever having to go to work. I haven't had to like report to work in 20 years, so to speak. Oh yeah, my son is on a big trip about the end times lately. It's funny how kids get on trips about different things. That's new for him. And people have said to me, "Why don't you take more work as a caregiver?" No, but I don't want to. I want to like run a huge reselling business. I want to like try all different things. I want to try like, doing live auctions for people's what do you call it? Vente de succession, like inheritance. $12,000 a month on nursing care? My God. Yeah, well, my friend Lara, she's a nurse and oh, thank you, Alaskan Carver. Thank you. Um, Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, she was working at the hospital and she worked through the pandemic. She worked in the COVID ward and she just said, "Oh my God, like she just lived through so much bullshit. She couldn't take it. She felt like they treated them so badly. It was just horrible." And she ended up quitting and she works privately now. Um, and yeah, you can get paid like 30 bucks an hour. What's this? Marijuana is imperative to use? What do you mean imperative? Imperative, the word imperative actually means like mandatory. As in, it is imperative that you remove your shoes before entering the house. I think you mean impairing. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the blessing. I really do. Cheers. Cheers, Matt. What is that? What was that little cloud? Is that like a whale jet? Yeah, like there was a few years there where I had no idea what I was doing because I'd done YouTube for so long and it just felt like it was not a viable avenue anymore for supplementing my income and I was spending so much time on it and it just felt like I don't know. I couldn't justify it. And then I finally, like, I prayed a lot about it. I prayed to find something else that I could do. And then I found the reselling. So that worked out, you know? So don't give up hope. Like, you can find something. Oh, yeah. My mother was in a nursing home. Wait, once they run out of money, they give the nursing home the title to their car and their house and all their assets. That's horrible. That's like criminal. Here they have a lease. And if the lease, like, if they can't pay, they get evicted, basically. Then they're going to go to a government home because the government has homes for old people here, and you have like a retirement income, and the amount that you get from the government for retirement is just enough to cover the government retirement home. So there should be no way that you're in the street as an old person if you're okay to move in to one of those places, but the public ones. But the rooms are very small. Oh yeah, well my mother was in a home like that, but we didn't sign anything like that. We would have never done that. She was in a private home for like, well, it was only 2.5 years. Yeah. Well, I guess I should probably go put away all this crap here. But it's been nice catching up with you guys. It's good to see you. Oh my God, Annie, I'm so sorry. That's horrible. That's just awful. Yeah, no, every day that we're here and we're healthy is a blessing. Well, I hope that all of you are blessed with good health and that you're doing well and that you have a very good night. Yeah, it was really great seeing you too. And I'm going to do my video about the acupuncture and how that went. Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss, Annie. Yeah, and I'm sorry you had to witness that. That's awful. I'm so sorry. She left a message for you? Oh, thanks, Shannon. Oh, I'm glad you're still here. I didn't know if you were still here. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up. But thanks again for joining me. I love you guys. Okay, gute Nacht. Bon Ivers. Good night, Wendy. Okay, thanks, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.